Alright, welcome back to Gnadenthal, everybody. Hope y'all are doing good. It is the early morning of May the 1st, and, got a little bit of work ahead of us. I've already polished off a couple of contracts this morning. The sun comes up rather early in May, so I'm up with the sun. My coffee and my tractor. So I need to, basically, I gotta flip this field. We are getting a minor cut of grass out of it, nothing too crazy. It was only a couple of month cut, I think. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. But this is where, my first field of poppies is gonna go. I have a little bit of cash on hand. I do need to make a loan payment. I might even make two, depending on how things go. But I wanted to make sure I had enough money to get these fields taken care of. Because we are still saving up to get our coffee rolling. So that's something I'm looking forward to. I had actually got a demolition crew over there last week, and they were able to take down the abandoned buildings and stuff. So we got a little bit more room to play with. So yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of stuff done. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna flip this field. We're gonna get poppies planted. I might have vegetables or something I can sell. We'll see. I'm sure there's gonna be some other contracts that might be popping up here in the afternoon. Yeah. Things are going good. The sheep are all good. All the chickens are good. Uh, our fruit is still growing like crazy. Our fruit and vegetables. Um, the apples have been a really big hit here in town. Oh, crikey. There's lots of people coming over and buying bushels of apples and enjoying the freshly squeezed apple juice on hot summer days. And it's not even summer yet, it's still only the spring. So I guess hot spring days. There we go. Oh, and yeah, I definitely need to put a little bit of maintenance into the tractor. As you can see, between the tractor and the mower, maintenance is getting a little low. But of course, this being my 7R, I do tend to use it quite a bit. This tractor does a lot of the work on the farm. I should have oats that'll be getting ready to harvest here. The wheat will be getting ready to harvest soon too. That's all looking nice and green and purty over there in our little wheat field. And yeah, not going to do anything crazy with the grass. We're just going to cut it and pick it up and put it into the silo. Wait until we can get a silo set up so we can start turning it into silage and start compacting it. I'm really liking this mower that I got for the back of the tractor. Definitely been mowing some grass on this map. There's been some steady grass cutting work. Alright. And it definitely is quicker when I skip rows. Just because of the turning radius of this thing. I think the forecast said we should have sun for most of the morning. So it's a good morning to get all this stuff done. Ooh yeah. Freaking love this tractor. Just freaking ripping. 25 Ks is a decent speed for going mowing. And it has a fairly decent working width. But I did not want to drop the money on another freaking piece of equipment. Because I think this was like, what, 20 grand or something like that. And the big M that I really want is like 400 grand. So, yeah. Oh shit. That went kittywampus. Booyah. Getting stuff done. It's too bad you can't play the radio when I'm streaming. But that's okay. Oh, yeah. Totally nailed that tree. I could probably get a couple of rows out of the ditch, too, maybe. Clean that all up for the county. Booyah. Clean up the ditch. Do 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 do. Alright, that let me go pretty far. It's gonna be a bitch, and I'm gonna have to do like a little mini third pass. Oh, maybe not. Oh, if I wasn't going so squirrely, I might be able to pull it off. Okay, yeah. Get that. Get that. Go nice and slow, and then I can cover it. I did pull it off with 2 passes. Let's go. Oh, I'm not done yet. There's still a whole silly nerd. Oh, bugger. Good enough. There we go. Oh, crikey. Let's try that again, shall we? That'll work. Booyah. Yeah. I should probably run next door and get a little bit of wrenching done. Hey boys, why don't you give me a quick tune-up? Yep, yep, yep. Alright, 12 grand. 13 grand, let's say. I got enough fuel, I ain't gotta worry about that. Do 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 do. That center section actually misses quite a bit. Just 'cause of the crazy angle that it's at, I'm guessing. Yeah, it freaking catches on the outside and lifts the middle up. Well, we'll know that for next time. We'll have to ride that a little bit different and maybe split it into 3 passes. Right on. Get close to 30,000 liters just about out of the ditch. Booyah. Little bit of in-cab time, 'cause, you know, why not? Booyah. Yep, between food for the sheep and what's gonna get processed into silage for hopeful cows coming up. Should be cool. Heck yeah. This is going to be a lot of grass. It's going to be awesome. There is, however, a new piece of equipment that I saw on Marketplace. And boy, I tell ya, some of these fields I'm pretty tempted to looking into getting one. 'Cause that big windrow and trailer came back, and boy, I tell ya, that would be sweet. Ooh, that didn't work out too well. Heck yeah, that'll be nice if I can break 100,000. Yeah, hope y'all are having a good day. Uh, Let me know if anybody played Battlefield 6 this last weekend. I played quite a bit of it and streamed some. Definitely pretty interesting for the most part. I'm definitely looking forward to getting new kinds of animals and some different crops in the ground. Looking forward to getting that coffee going, making some money off of that. Right on. Yeah, that'd be nice to be potentially sitting on 200,000 liters of silage, waiting to be freaking turned. Heck yeah. Don't really get to work on this farm very often, so it's kind of nice when I come back to it. I do spend most of my time over in Frankenmuth, just because we have a bit different operation going on over there. But, yeah, no, I like this map. It's Gnadenthal, Manitoba. It's got some custom crops to it. The town was a little lacking, that's why I've added some stuff to it. But other than that, it was alright. Yeah. Still talking to the tourism board about a possible project on the north side. But, that's a little ways to go yet. I gotta pay off this loan. It's driving me crazy. Now I was thinking about it, I might have to break one of the rules of all our fields touching when we buy them. I don't know. It's rough. It's hard. These fields are very expensive. I definitely did not look at that when I first started my farm, but that's okay. Heck yeah, 100,000 liters and counting. That'll be nice. And I think this was only a 2-month cut of grass too, so it wasn't even like really full grown. The ditches were, but this wasn't. And actually, I think our little grass field needs to be cut too, but I won't worry about that right now. I want to get these poppies in. Heck yeah, 106,000. That's awesome. Yeah, there's our apple stand and juicer and our little farm stand for our greenhouses and stuff. All doing nicely. Looks like the greenhouses are getting almost full again. So that's nice. Oh, I drove right past my silo while I was looking at my greenhouses. Alright. Beauty! Grass is cut and up. Hey, Snow Maru, thanks for the lurk, bud. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Grass, 224,000. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's a good chunk of grass. And then I think that if that field's ready across the street, I might cut that into hay. Actually, I probably will. Oh man, my backing up leaves something to be desired today, that's for freaking sure. Awesome. Cultivator, cultivator, cultivator. Alright, let's go. I like this little cultivator. It's got a decent size working width. Needs a little bit of horsepower to pull it around. But definitely a nice mod to pick up for stuff like this, because then you don't need like 500 horse for a nice freaking cultivator. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love an excuse to buy another piece of equipment, but I still gotta pay for the equipment that I have. So, yeah. Do a quick save. Right on. And like, it doesn't have the widest working width, but it's nice. It works for me for now. Might have to come down the center strip with that freaking zero turn. Just clean it up a little bit. Heck yeah, away we go. Everything's running super smooth. Loving it. Kinda fucked that up. Oh well. Do. This'll look pretty nice when it's all poppies. I'm really looking forward to having a lavender field as well. Alright. Get a couple of headlands done and do our up and downs. Should be an interesting night on Raw tonight after Triple Mania on Saturday. That was pretty awesome that they did that. I've already heard that Dominic Mysterio is recalling for a rematch against the one guy. For a rematch, and they'll face at the one called When Worlds Collide or whatever. So that should be pretty interesting. Blue Jays are just rolling. They're having a really good year. The Edmonton Elks, not so much. But they have won 2 in a row now. So that's been kind of nice. They won 2 weekends back to back. And the plus side is these fields that I initially got are only kind of small ones, so it doesn't take long to rip through them really quick. Doing contracts on some of these bigger fields have definitely taken some time. But at the same time, like, I can't wait to own that field. Can't wait. That'll be like next year, probably, depending on how things go. Pay off my debt, have coffee and silage going, hopefully cows. Because then, like, those two fields, I would love to have one all lavender and one all poppies eventually. That'd be so awesome. I think that would look so good. Because then these three fields would turn into livestock. Just saying. And I'm gonna need like a food mixer eventually. Those aren't cheap. Because I gotta be able to mix TMR for the cattle. I'm gonna have to have straw saved up. But I already have two fields that are giving me straw because that's my wheat and then that's my oats. I'll get straw off of both of those that I'm storing. So that'll be nice. Beauty. Dang, not quite. Tried to wiggle in there. I think this is the right one. Uh, yep. Fantastic. Booyah. Best silos ever. Just saying. Gone and foobarred myself in the backyard though. Booyah, it's only been an hour and we got all this stuff done already? Let's go. 7 o'clock in the morning? Ooh. 7 o'clock? I should check to see if there's any decent contracts on the handy dandy phone app. Ooh, $20,000 to mow a field. That will definitely be worth my time. Thank you, Katie. Heck yeah. Oh, what? Did I read that wrong? Oh, it's lavender. Shit. Poppies is next month. I did that completely backwards. Oh, I need that other planter. Well, gotta change that really quick. I thought for sure it was freaking poppies. That's okay. Planting my lavender in Gnadenthal, not my poppies. Does that mean I have to get a planter now? Shoot. Didn't even think of that. Uh, oh, I need a planter. For Pete's sake. Oh man. Um, Houston, we have a problem. $234,000. Oh. Cause you know I'm gonna go John Deere. Dude, Do 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 do. Oh man. Spend 59 on that one. Oh man. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. 80 grand. Well, let's go get our new planter, I guess. Dang nabbit. I totally forgot about that. That's what happens when you run multiple farms. You crisscross wires. Oh crap! Right into the trees. I probably have it written down in my handy dandy notebook, but whatever. It's done now. Ain't no tang but a chicken wing. And we're about to make a 20 grand contract anyway, so that's not too bad. Oh man, it's narrower than the tractor. Oh, oh well. And set for Lavender. Oh boy. Should have just taken a loan out for the John Deere one. Oh well. Oh, it is wider. Oh, okay, no, it's unfolding. Alright, that's not too bad. At least it's wider than my freaking tires. Turn on. Don't need to worry about ridge markers because I'm going GPS. Alright. We're planting freaking lavender. This is gonna look really good all purple. Bonk. Right on. Oh man, I'm gonna have to bring those seeds and stuff down here. These tanks are really small. Uh, yeah, so I need to go grab the pickup truck. Uh, I think I don't have the right freaking flatbed. If I'm careful, I could do it with this one. Oh no, this one has belts. We're good. Gotta do a hot shot. Probably just would have been easier to run back to my silo. Oh well. Oop, forgot my blinker. Beacon's on for safety. Alright. Slide that puppy on there. And then throw some fertilizer on it. Shit. Well, that was weird.